Hi everyone, and welcome back to another episode of my Pokemon trading card game online. So today I'm actually going to be showing everyone a few of the basics. To get started, I'm going to mention in this game we have two different currencies that you can use. You can use the Pokemon tokens and the tournament tickets or event tickets. And so basically for the event tickets, we go all the way down here into events. And you can see that you've got all of your events in here. I would never recommend doing the events that take tokens for the reason that with the same amount of tokens that you spend to get the tickets, because the only thing you get with the tokens is more tickets, you can end up buying, like, if you come in first place and third and fourth place, that adds up to one regular match. And you can end up buying a pack for the same amount. So I would never recommend doing that. But for the tournaments, they are very, very worth it. All you need to do is, number one, have a good deck inside of the tournament style, know your deck inside of the tournament style, and then if you come in third and fourth, you get a pack, random pack. Come in second, you get 2 packs. Come in third, you get 3 packs. And that's inside of its regular format. Inside of its, the first one that you end up doing, each month, you end up doubling that. So when you first start, come in third and fourth, you actually get 2 packs. Come in second, you get 4. Come in first, you get 6. So you get extra rewards. Notice that for the first one, though, the first challenge that you do for this each month or each maintenance will end up being 8. So you'll end up paying 8 of your tournament tickets instead of 4, which will be afterwards. For all of you new players, I would recommend doing theme decks. That is the easiest one because all theme decks are fairly well balanced. There are some very, very weak ones, which I'll go into during a new episode later on. But for right now, I'm going to mention when I end up going to join this, I'm not actually going to do this, but this is a deck that I prefer to always use. I prefer to always use an EV deck, this one right here, Enchanted Echo, or Metal Might, or Resilient Life, and the last one and the most, let's see, XY Basic Blue. This is the one that I use the most. So there's the decks that I personally use. I think that they're a little bit more powerful. But, you know, everything has its weaknesses and everything has its strength. So that would be what I would recommend for all of you new players. You know, tips for all of you intermediate and advanced players. These are completely random that you can go in. Anyone can go in these. Someone that's played this game since the beginning can go inside of these matches and will have the same cards that you do, only more. So if you are going inside of standard, expanded, or legacy, if you're new or intermediate, you really don't have the same chances of winning as the other person, unless you're sitting there paying way more money for the game because of the fact that if, you know, someone does have better cards than you, they're eventually going to win. Well, they're most likely going to win. So let's get started in the shop. First thing I was going to end up mentioning is redeem codes. So if we click on here, you can use a webcam to redeem codes, or you can enter your numbers if you don't have a webcam. Now, these codes are the ones, if you actually go down to Walmart or GameStop or wherever you end up getting your Pokemon cards, then these codes you can end up receiving to give you deck art, card sleeves, new clothing for your character, actual Pokemon packs, new, new cards, like you can actually receive new cards, the starters decks, or theme decks as they are. They're just completely random, pretty much, and you can end up receiving them inside of regular cards. But here's the thing. If you try and look them up on YouTube and stuff like that, 99% of the time, or 98% of the time, you're not going to end up finding any that are valid, and you're going to spend your entire day just typing in different codes. Even if you do them that day, because of the fact that there are thousands of people that look into those exact codes. So, that isn't something I would recommend. Now then, let's go directly into the shop. So when you end up going into the featured, this is what I would recommend doing every single time. Go into gameplay, because it's really nice to go into gameplay and find deck art or card sleeves that you like. And for me personally, I come in here and it's usually just the Pikachu themed avatar collection box. And being in the fact that it's not right now, I do want to try and get all of these, but I want their evolution, so I probably won't be getting all of them. Maybe the Charmander. See, I don't even really do fire decks, but I would want the Charmander sleeves. Okay. So let's go into decks. These are all of the decks that are pre-made. These are the theme decks. If you need more cards, click on these and buy them. They are worth 2.5 of the regular booster packs in price. Now then, you can end up seeing, let's see, so there's all these, and these. Some of these are better than others. As an example, I ended up getting the Mewtwo Mayhem theme deck. I didn't really like it for power at all. But, it's still a good deck. I mean, for a psychic deck, I do believe there are stronger ones, but I still believe it's a very good deck to be able to use. I wouldn't use it in a tournament, however. Looking through all of these, honestly, besides the, let me give you my honest opinion. The Raichu deck, I haven't ever had real problems with, so I don't know if that's just people aren't using it right, or if it's just, a bad deck. And the other two that I haven't had any problem with are the Pikachu Power and the Mewtwo Mayhem. Those are the 3 decks in here that I have not personally had any problems with in tournaments to beat. The cards in them just aren't up to modern decks. Now then, saying that, all the rest of these decks in here, I've had real challenges beating, especially the more advanced ones. Staff Pick is usually really advanced, like harder to use. It is honestly a very hard to use deck, the Night Striker, if you're not used to Dragon type Pokemon. But how exactly can I put this? I do think that if you can get down the fact that they're Dragon-type Pokemon and use different energies, then you can have very good luck with this. It's a really good deck to have, and I mean, I would get it multiple times. Not multiple times. I would get it on multiple accounts. I do want to mention on this game, it doesn't do you any good to get multiple decks. So you can, as you can see, you can hit 2 different decks. It will never do you any good to get those. being in the fact that you can't use two at the same time. You can't really, the only thing you would do would be you would get the card inside of it. So let's say that you needed an extra Lugia, and you need this exact Lugia card. I guess you can end up getting the card again, but you know, it's up to you. Now then, booster packs. So we're going to go all the way at the bottom for this. So booster packs are 200 coins each. The cards that you receive from both theme decks and booster packs in this form, you are not allowed to trade. You are not allowed to trade on the trade boards. However, you can end up opening them up, use them inside of decks. They're really good if you don't have a lot of cards. You can get some EX cards in here. You know, you can look up ahead of time like what cards are in what packs. For XY Primal Clash, there are a lot of cards that are really useful in here. I mean, you can see ahead of time. You know, here's just some big ones. Primal Kyogre EX, Primal Groudon EX, and a trainer card, Teammates. So those are the big ones in here. You can also preview possible cards. I like the fact that the Primal cards are, they're full art and they're also hollow. I like that. But you can go through here, look at each one. Each one will show you, you know, what the best cards or the rarest cards are in there. But here's what I would recommend. I would recommend getting these. And the reason why I would recommend getting these, and there's usually 3 of them, is because they give you bonus items. So this one right here gives you a card sleeve. It'll give you this card right here, a Drudagon. But it will also give you its card sleeve and its deck box. And you can kind of see them down here. They have like the little slashes down them, showing its claws. And it will also give you a regular booster pack. Now then, this one right here. This one will give you a 3 pack bundle. So it'll give you 3 packs, and it will also give you this full art card, full art promo card. So now then, how much was it for the XY series? So XY series, 200. Everything's 200. 200 times 3 is 600. So basically, if you're going to get the XY series cards, you might as well just get this, because what do you know? You get a free card in here. Full art promo card, free, just for getting that. Now then, let's say that you want the black and white series. Let's look through here. So first up, you get a Donphan, a Fanfi, and a Fighting Stadium. So Stadium card. Looks like you also get 2 Pokemon trading card game black and white legacy treasures booster packs. So that's 10 cards each. So there's an extra 20 cards from the booster packs. And you also get a Donphan avatar set. So that's Donphan avatar hat, glasses, jacket, shirt, shoes, and trousers. Those are from male and female characters. You can see them down here. This is what they look like. And you can also see, if you go down to the very bottom usually, what date they're ending. So on April 18th, this will end up being, gone. You won't be able to get this anymore unless they re-release it. So it's kind of like an event race. I would highly recommend to look at these, and if it's more beneficial to get these instead of the packs, save up your coins and get these, because if you're gonna get 3 XY series packs anyways, why not get these? There's really no reason why not to. You get a free card. So that's the shop explained. The last thing that I do want to add is trading. Trading, you end up using cards that you receive from the events, or you can end up receiving them from your card codes when you redeem your codes, both of which will end up giving you things to trade. You can hit public. I'm not going to do that because that'll lag out my computer really, really heavily, but I am going to show all of you my offers to me, don't have any right now, and trade history. So here's one that I wanted to show. I don't really have good luck with these, the chests, uncommon chests. So I usually don't have any problem giving them away, and in this I got some dragon type cards, which I need. So I was like, oh yeah, I'll definitely do that. Got all these cards. You can pause the video if you need to, if you want to look at them. I personally don't think they're that impressive though, but I don't think that they're bad for the uncommon chest. Now then, here's a trade that I found that I had to get. Yes, I like Mewtwo EX. I like that a lot. It's a promo card even. But I don't think that it's worth all of these cards. Like, someone offered all of these cards on the public trade just to end up getting the Mewtwo EX. Now then, let's get started. The first card, a GX. This is when GX cards just got released. I think that this is way, way fair for a trade just for this, for the Mewtwo. So on top of that, the next card ended up getting another EX card, or an EX card, a Blastoise EX, a, can't pronounce that, EX, a Team Aqua's Kyogre EX, and this is a promo card. So this is full art and promo. I would trade this in a heartbeat. I would never trade this for a Mewtwo, even though it's a promo. This Mewtwo is just a regular promo, or regular holographic promo. I don't think that that's worth a full art holographic promo Team Aqua anything. It's just like, wow, especially not like an EX. So the EX is a fair trade. One EX for an EX. The fact that it's Team Aqua is way better for it. And then the fact that it's also, you know, a legendary Pokemon and full art, it's really, really good. I would highly recommend, like, taking that trade if you ever see one. It's just that, like, this is a really good trade. But I haven't really seen a lot of trades like this. Let me show you a different one. Okay, so I ended up getting a Roaring Skies pack, booster pack, from a tournament. So I ended up trading that booster pack for a Mega Charizard EX. I needed one for my deck. So I was like, okay, I'll trade that. Next thing that I ended up doing. Oh yeah, so I ended up getting a Dragon card, which was also an EX. And I was like, okay, I don't have a Dragon deck. I'm not really even able to use this. And then I looked at what I can trade it for, and this popped up. Oops. Espeon EX, and I was like, I gotta take it. Like, I'm a really big Eevee fan. I want all the Eevee evolutions, especially in EX. This was the first time in a while I've seen the Espeon EX. I just had to take it. As you can see, in rarity form, they are worth the same. They are both EX cards. Dragon is usually worth more. However, I would rather have the Eevee, and a lot of players would rather have the Eevee-lution than the, you know, the regular, any other card. So let's go on to different things. So I ended up looking at the Black and White series, or, Sun and Moon series booster pack, and a uncommon chest. So I ended up finding both of those, or I ended up finding someone that wanted both of those. I had both of those, and they had a Steam Siege and a Fates Collide booster pack. I was like, okay, I need more booster packs so I can make another video anyways. I ended up getting both of those, and it helped me make a video. It was a good trade for me at the time. Let's see another thing. Okay, so here's one. For the Ancient Origins packs, other packs are not really worth the same as the Sun and Moon at the moment. Sun and Moon is the big pack that everyone wants because it's got the new type of cards inside of it. For Sun and Moon, I would highly, highly recommend doing a trade if it's the same time, if it's the 4th month and the 4th day of 2017 for you as well. Right now, this is a good trade. If I end up going... Let's go inside of a different one, which is a little bit harder. Okay, so here's one that's a little bit harder to decide. An EX card, which is a promo. Really nice holographic. A lot of players would want this. And a Venusaur, which is a promo EX, and a lot of players would want this. Now then, this is also full art, but let's look at its attacks. So, not really powerful enough to stay inside of normal, inside of a normal deck. I would not consider this a powerhouse. Really wouldn't consider this a powerhouse either, and it seems kind of weak. So, going through here, both of them are pretty weak. I wouldn't be able to use them in decks. It would just be whichever one I like more. And that would be my, I would rather have the Venusaur EX, obviously, because that's what I ended up trading. But honestly, this was a tough one when I was looking at the trade. And the reason why I ended up accepting it was because of the fact that it was a full art. I want people to know full arts are worth keeping onto, like holding onto, because after they become rare, that's when people really, really want them. Especially if you can't find them in any current packs. They're really good. That's everything that I'm going to end up showing you guys inside of the trade. I'm also going to do public trade just for a second. And I'm going to show all of you, if you click on cards, you can end up going in packs. Maybe I'm giving, let's say that you've got a pack that you want, and you want let's say that you've got a Sun and Moon pack, and you want to get a XY Evolutions pack. Maybe you can end up putting that down and see if, anything pops up. For me, I don't have any current packs, so nothing's going to pop up. But let's say that you go to Avatar. Okay, so you can end up hitting I am getting. See if this is good for you. Oh, here's someone that's trying to give out some sunglasses. Okay, Pikachu Collection Lightning Glasses. Okay, Pikachu Collection Lightning Bandana and Glasses. Okay, so not really that good for me. It's just the male and female things. And they want an EX card for it. I wouldn't do that. Another thing. So this player is giving out some... What is that one? Let's see. Pikachu Collection Costume Jacket. I don't really like the Pikachu collection, honestly. But even if I did like it, these cards that they're trying to offer as a bonus aren't really... They're not really in my style. I want everyone to also, before making a trade, look at the fact, this is a promo card. I don't even got to click on it because I know that, but I can check down here and it says promo. This is regular rare, so it's not holographic. It's not, it's not worth more than a regular rare. So, and everything else is just fillers. So that's everything that I wanted to mention in this video. Oh, actually I did leave out one thing. Sorry. Don't go to quick matches. They're a waste of your time. And the reason why is because if you go to Versus, you get extra things. See? You end up getting extra cards, EX cards, extra packs, extra coins, extra tournament tickets. You end up getting these, and you can go inside of them in expanded, theme, standard, legacy, anything you want. Now then, let's say that you end up going inside of trainer challenges. This is also more worth it because of the reason. Let's see. And as you can see, I've already done all of my trainer challenges and gotten the free packs, but here's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there are 12 different packs that you're able to receive free from the game just by doing the regular trainer challenges, and I would highly recommend doing them, especially when you end up getting them. You end up getting a nice little trophy afterwards. You can end up getting a pack. Let's say that you end up buying a pack. So what was the pack that I bought? Okay, so this is one that I ended up buying. I can end up looking inside of it, see which cards I have inside of it. So it looks like there's only water and normal type, or it looks like there's a metal type as well. So water, metal, and normal. Okay, so then let's say that I would think that I'd be able to beat Mike with this. If I end up beating Mike 12 times, then I would end up receiving another pack as well, or whatever this Froggy deck would end up giving me. This is highly recommended because of the fact that you can get multiple card giveaways at the same time. I mean, you can end up beating Zach, Mike, Ali, Calvin, Grayson, all of the trainers in here, and they'll give you a pack for gold, platinum, and for city championship. Now then, you're also able to get the cards. So when you end up giving your card decks out, when you end up battling them with your decks, as long as they have this little meter at the bottom, you can receive a new reward. If I beat 12 people with this, I get a reward. I've already beaten 3. So end up doing these. I mean, they're really, really good. Let's say that you're looking for... Okay, so let's say that you end up finding a rock type. So I want a water type deck. Here's all my water type decks. Any of them? Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6. So, okay, so in 6 of my water type decks, I have a way more water type decks than I thought. I would be able to choose and see which cards I should end up using, or which packs I would like to use, because I'm not going to use this basic blue deck or this basic blue deck because of the reason that I can't receive anything from them. I would just be playing with them for fun, or playing with them to level up these guys so I can get their free pack. But if I do the Froki deck or the Hidden Depths deck, I can end up getting free cards. They give out free cards when their meter is full. Do the meter, guys. It's worth it. It gets you more decks or more cards so you can have more decks. And last but not least, I'm just going to show everyone just how serious that is. So as you all have seen all of my theme decks, I'm going to go all the way back to the beginning. Okay, so I'm going to click standard. Oops. No decks in here. I'm going to click legacy. These are the decks that I end up having my dailies for. So in my dailies, I've got fire. These are only to evolve. I'm not going to have anything besides regular evolutions in here. I have no energies. I have trainers that allow me to get other Pokemon or draw cards. And then I have Pokemon. This gets rid of a daily so quickly. If you don't know about the dailies, click challenges, dailies, okay? Here's one that I can do right now. Put 10 evolution cards into play. So I just need to evolve 10 Pokemon. Minimum I can have out is 6 at once, right? So then after that, I can end up, okay, killing a few. Really good. That's also how you gain level. I gain 2 experience for doing this active challenge. I'm already fully maxed out on grass, but let's say that I needed more in electricity. Electricity, I would get a deck box, a card sleeve. I've already received the coin. If I want to make a thunder or a electricity deck, maybe I might end up needing a deck box. I personally like my decks to match whatever Pokemon I have inside of them. So there's that little bit of information. I would still recommend you end up getting the Pokemon packs instead, the little trading card packs, for the reason that they're worth more than the coins, clearly. But if you aren't able to do them, like I'm not able to do any dark type or dragon type. I don't have a deck that's good for those yet. It would take me so long to be able to do those instead of a theme deck. I would personally just rather go out and click on the coins and get the coins and spend like 10 minutes getting coins. That's everything for this video. I hope I didn't leave anything out. Sorry for stopping the video and then continuing it. I hope to see all of you guys next time, and please like and subscribe the video. It means a lot to me. Leave a comment if you need any help with any of this. Leave a comment if you end up needing help finding, a specific card. Maybe someone in the comments that also watches this can help you with that. Maybe I can help you with that. If you have any advice that I left out, please leave it inside of a comment. I would love to post that. If I miss something, I do want it mentioned. So I hope to see all of you guys next time. Peace.